Hello chess lovers, let's have a look at a very interesting game played by Robert James Fischer and Eric Bohn. This was a chess simul and was played in 1964 in Houston. Fischer started with e4, e6 by black French defense, d4, d5, knight c3, knight f6, the classical variation, bishop g5, bishop e7, e5, knight d7, and h4. Fischer goes for Alekhine-Chatard attack. My favorite response in this position, instead of capturing on e7. White is going for a gambit by sacrificing the pawn in order to increase pressure on the king side, both by bringing into the game the knight with a tempo and also using this open h file. But black didn't accept the sacrifice. After h4, black played a6. This is very important to play this a6 move in order to prepare c5 break. Black is taking under the control this b5 square in order not to allow any knight intrusion after c5. We see queen g4 by Fischer, f5, queen h5 check, g6, queen h6, bishop takes g5. Well, if bishop f8, then white can simply capture on d8 and then on c7. We see bishop takes g5 in the game, h takes g5, queen e7, knight h3, queen f8, queen h4, c5, knight f4, queen f7, white castles queenside, c takes d4, and a strong move by Fischer. Can you find his next move? Well, he sacrificed his knight on d5. By the way, let's go back. Instead of castling queenside in this position, capturing on d5 is again possible. If e takes d5, then e6. But let's go back. We see castling queenside, c takes d4 and knight takes d5. E takes d5. Now comes this e6 move. Queen g8, knight takes d5. Threatening knight c7 check. Also this knight is hanging. Black is just in trouble. King d8. Now e takes d7. Instead of capturing on d7, Fischer had a better move. Queen g3. Pay attention please, this h2 b8 diagonal is weakened. And white could have easily used that fact if, for example, queen takes e6, then queen c7 check, and black's position is just collapsing. Queen takes h8, and this is winning. But let's go back. We see after king d8, e takes d7, queen takes d5, rook takes d4. Well, capturing on c8 at once is better. If king takes c8, then white can either capture on d4 with a queen, and this is winning for white. White has an extra pawn, and also white is very active. But let's go back. We see after queen takes d5, rook takes d4, queen takes a2, rook a4, queen e6, and in this position Robert Fischer blundered by playing queen d4. Again, it's not quite clear why Fischer didn't capture on c8. If king takes c8, then bishop c4, queen d7, rook d1. This is just a winning position for white. But instead he played this queen d4, a very bad move. And he missed that black has this queen e1 check, after which Fischer resigned. Because you have to play queen d1, and after the exchange of queens, black is simply capturing on d7, and black has an extra piece, and this is winning for black. That's why after queen e1 check, as I have already mentioned, Fischer resigned. What a horrible blunder by Robert Fischer. Your comments and questions please, and thanks for watching. Good luck.